I hear somebody. I hear somebody in the house. I hear somebody in the house, and the door's open. What? Jeez. I just said, too, like, are you going to barrel ass in here?
Yep.
And you did.
Surprise.
Should I close my eyes?
Probably. Give me like 1 second to decompress. Okay, open.
Grab a water for yourself that's in the mini fridge.
I do actually need a water.
Can you grab me one, too? There's only 2 left.
Okay, so then don't open your eyes.
I'm not going to open my eyes yet.
Okay. Give it 1 second. I'll get our waters. Hold on.
Okay.
We're not situated yet.
This...
These are the last 2 waters.
That's what I just said. There's the last 2. I got more upstairs, but I got to restock my fridge.
Let me put my hair up.
Where are you?
The water's right next to you.
Are you in front of me? Right behind me?
Right here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to show the camera real quick.
Dun 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 dun.
And then...
Dun 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 dun
You have no
dun.
idea what any of this is.
Oh my god. Is there like multiple things?
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Open.
No fucking way.
Yeah, dude.
Where the fuck did you get that? Somebody gave it to you?
So my friend from the thing that I was on used to do podcasts and was like, do you still do them? Like, do you regularly do them? And I was like, yeah.
Dude.
I had no idea what these were until I had to look them up. And I go, oh my God, this is like $1,000 worth of merchandise.
So.
This is $600.
Yes.
Brand new. Then I don't know what these go for, but he gave us the mics. He gave us
No way.
headphones. Yeah, I have everything for it.
Wow. So when we talked about this before, and I said, remember I said we have to get a different interface?
Yeah.
That's the one I was talking about.
Surprise!
That's fucking crazy.
Isn't that dope?
Who is it? Let's shout him out. Can't we? Or we'll have to wait?
I'll just say because it's a common name, so I can't
Okay.
say first name, last name.
No, that's fine.
Until the thing that I can announce comes out. But
Sure.
His name is Nick. Nick, we fucking love you.
Wow, dude. Thank you, Nick. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's the exact thing we were just talking about. Like, we need a different interface.
I've been
That's the
holding this
one.
at my house, and he was like, "Do you do it yet?" And I was like, "Not yet. We're meeting soon. I swear."
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Isn't this insane? So yeah, so we
Man.
have that. We got the 2 mics. We have 2 headsets.
No shit. So he used to podcast and just doesn't do it anymore?
Yeah. So when I
Man.
went to New Orleans last week, I had to bring all of this home in my backpack because I brought no like carry-on with me.
No
So I
shit.
stuffed these in my bags, and then Nick held on to this as his like personal item. My Nick.
Man.
So we have these. Yep, we got this. I
Oh,
got
like the
here,
arms.
this does. Yep, the arms.
Wow.
We have 2 of these. The other one's in my car. I
Okay.
just was dropping everything. So
Wow.
surprise!
That's fucking crazy,
that
dude.
dope?
Wow, we're like legit now. Holy shit. Fuck this other shit.
This is dope. I'm so excited.
Man, that's crazy because we just talked about that too.
We're doing an upgrade. Little upgrade.
I know,
We gotta figure out how to set this up, but
Yeah, we'll have Skylar Batz come by and,
we got
try
an
to.
upgrade on this.
Wow, that's
Isn't that cool?
that's so
So we
fucking
don't have
dope.
to use like our $50 mics anymore. Like,
I know, we got
I
like
don't even know
legit
how much
ones.
these mics are, but I can't imagine that they're cheap if this brand of this thing is really expensive.
So Rode is like, you know, like my shotgun mic.
Yeah.
That's what I have. Rode is like known in the audio space. My phone is tweaking. Sorry.
It's because of the tornado warnings.
Well, it's my Ring alarm. But so anyway, yeah, Rode is like known in the audio space. So like they came out with the Podcaster Pro, and there's like another smaller version of it.
That's dope.
So
I'm excited.
that's so sick because that was the exact fucking one that we were just I mentioned before. Like, oh, there's another interface. Remember I said there's like, well, it's a decent investment if we do it.
Yep.
So I kind of like kicked it down the road. Well, that's the decent investment. So
Everything
the
happens for a
manifestation
reason.
of getting the upgrade and it worked out.
Dope.
That's so sick.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
All right,
Fuck
where
yeah.
do I put this though? And then we can start our episode.
You can put it right on the. I'll help you. We'll put it right on the fridge.
Nick, you're dope.
Wow, dude, that's so sick.
Isn't that really cool?
That's so sick, dude.
I know. I'm excited.
I want to like dive into it right now. I fucking can't because I'm an idiot and it'll take me forever to figure it out. That's so sick though. Clamps.
Yeah.
So we can.
So I have one more clamp in the car. Don't let me forget it.
So we can like try to Sorry, doing laundry.
I know. I was very impressed. I was like, wow, he's doing laundry right now. Great job.
Why did you think That I lied about the whole laundry thing?
Yeah, well, like I never saw you do it besides that like one video essentially that you put out that says
When I was twerking on my washing machine.
Yeah, pretty much that was it. So that was the only proof that I had that you actually did your own laundry.
Fair enough.
So this is the secret I've been hiding from you for like a week.
I know you were very excited to show me.
Because I knew you would like it.
I know, I love it. That's so sick. I like when you leave, if I have enough time before I leave, I might try to set it up. I'm like a kid on Christmas.
I like it. I know. I was like tempted to open it to just like look at the mics. Because I was like, these look like studio mics. They look nice.
Those are very nice. Those are very nice.
But I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, that's good.
I touched nothing.
Because you probably would have broken it.
I
might break it too. We have to wait for Skylar. Skylar won't break it.
Skylar Batz. Yeah, so I was holding the secret for a full-on week, and I just had it on the side of my house. And every time I talked to Joe, I was like, Joe, I got a surprise for you. And he was like, okay.
I know. Well, we were actually going to do an episode on the road.
Yeah.
No pun intended there. But we were supposed to do one on the road tomorrow. But
that didn't work out.
It didn't.
But honestly, hauling all that stuff probably would have been a pain. So
yeah, no.
Everything happens for a reason.
That's
I just
fine.
don't even know what we're going to be talking about for this episode because we didn't even talk about it.
We didn't because we were going to do one tomorrow. We were going to do one yesterday. Then we switched it to tomorrow. Plans changed. And we're doing this on the fly. So
I know.
Tough. Well, let's dive into your week because you saw the Joe Bros twice.
I did.
This week.
I did.
There's like a big fandom with the Joe Bros.
So I actually was thinking about them because we talked about boy bands. The Joe Bros are a boy band.
But Kevin plays guitar.
And he does backup vocals.
I could see it. They're on the cusp for me. I feel like if you play, but wasn't it like when they were younger, didn't Nick play... Not Nick. Who's the Nick? Didn't he play drums?
He still plays drums like in the set. Like, well, not like the whole time, but he switches. Like, so he'll do drums, then he'll do guitar, then he'll do piano, then he'll just sing. Like, he does. But like while he's doing the drums and stuff, he's still also singing backup vocals. So he's doing like all of the shenanigans.
I feel like maybe their newer stuff is more boy bandy, but I still think that like even doesn't Joe play guitar too?
No, he does not. But he does the tambourine.
See, that's what I would play. Joey tambourines. I would play the fucking tambourines. I don't know. I could see it. I would give them the pass to say that I consider them more of a pop band. But I could see it.
Okay. All right.
I didn't realize that there was such a it's
bad.
Taylor Swift level like cult following with the Joe. I just missed the Joe Bros, I think.
The Joe Bros, there were maybe like by like a few years, like nothing too
but I like
crazy,
Nick's solo stuff. I've heard a lot of his.
Still get jealous.
Yeah, and then Bacon's. See, I like his solo shit.
They're good. That's the thing. They're if you don't like their like poppy kind of music or whatever, if you don't like the genre, you can't deny the fact that they're very talented guys. Like they really are.
Yeah.
Because Kevin does guitar and he does backup vocals. Nick does guitar, drums, and backup vocals and the piano, and then Joe does tambourine and then he does vocals. But I was watching a video earlier today because I forgot. Like I was watching a video earlier today because I forgot how much I like really did love them. And there was a 3D movie that they came out with in 2000. I want to say 10 maybe. It was like maybe like 2010. But they did a 3D movie of their concert, and I remember watching it in IMAX, and I like loved it. But they did this kind of like wild stuff, and I'll show you guys because I feel like Joe would need to see it. Let me see if I can find the spot. Okay. I think I'm a little too... Oh, right here. Okay. So they would do like stunts. I'm not going to play the music because of copyright, but they would do straight up like stunts where like they would do flips and cartwheels and whatever. Like they would put on like a show during their show. But they don't do that kind of stuff anymore. I think that's the telltale sign of you're old now. They were young in this.
Yeah.
And this was during like the breakdown of a song, so they weren't just like doing it. But
were they the ones that were in the Camp Rock?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
So,
just a cringy type. That was cringe before cringe was a term, really.
but that was the thing that like totally boosted their career, because then you had people like me where they were my first concert ever. I met them in 2005. And they were my first concert ever with the Cheetah Girls and Allie and AJ. And that was
The Cheetah Girls.
The Cheetah Girls and Allie and AJ. And I didn't know who the Jonas Brothers were yet because they weren't famous yet. They were the openers. They were the opener because Allie and AJ were like openers.
Yeah.
So I went to go see them. I have this friend. Her mom would always call into the radio stations. She has Down syndrome, so she would call into the radio stations to see if like we can meet certain celebrities, whatever else. Like she met Miley Cyrus before, like whatever else.
Hey.
I know. So her mom asked about the Jonas Brothers, or actually about Allie and AJ, because the Jonas Brothers were not famous yet. So they said yes. So she invited my mom and I. So it was my mom, myself, this girl Kristen, her mom, and then her sister Kendall, and we all went. And I took a picture with Allie and AJ. And my mom was like, "Take a picture with those boys. They're gonna be famous one day." And I was like, "I don't want to." Right. I took a picture with them. I'll show you the picture. It's a great picture. God. Nick had his hand like around my waist, and it like just like a finger like touched my butt. I fell in love with him at that point. I told everyone at school that he touched my butt. Everyone at school. And I cried almost every single night to sleep because I knew I would never meet him again. I had his picture hanging up in my room.
Dude, maybe some things you don't want to share.
I have no shame in that. I was a 13-year-old with like a celebrity crush. Like
that's true. You were a 13-year-old with a boyfriend too. You had a serious boyfriend. Remember your first your sandbox boyfriend was at 13.
Ringo Starr.
You had a Ringo Starr boyfriend, and
Ringo
Nick Jonas
Starr.
touched your butt.
And everything changed.
So you
for
peaked
the
at
better.
like 13.
Everything changed for the better. I'm looking for the picture right now. But there you go. Let's lock my screen so it doesn't turn. But that was the picture. And they weren't famous yet. And then very shortly after, they blew up from their first like debut album. And then they were on Camp Rock, which just exploded their career. And then that was kind of it. Camp Rock was the start of it for them. And I'll show the camera. Oh.
You look like you're high as a fucking kite in that picture. They all look so young too. Like Nick looks mad fucking young in that.
I mean, he was we're like essentially the same age. I think he's a couple months older. So he was also like 13. I was 12 technically. He was 13 at the time. So it was like we were all babies. The oldest was Kevin over here. Yeah. And he must have been, I don't even know the age difference, but he must have been like 18. So like just wild. But
even Joe, look at Joe.
I know he has like literal baby face.
Oh my God.
Which is crazy. So from that point of 2005 till now, like I've always just really liked them and their music. Obviously my infatuation with them was like, I'm a little more realistic about it, but like I was dead set that I was going to be marrying one of them. So
wait, you would cry yourself to sleep?
Yeah, I was really upset that I would never see them or meet them ever again.
But right after that picture, because you didn't even know who they were.
No, I just started listening to their music. My parents had this like boombox speaker type deal that also was like a CD player, and it was like a cassette player, and it also had the radio, but it was like this big. So I would come home from school and put in my CD that they signed for me and put it in and then listen to it. So I like grew to like really like them because I didn't know the music before that. Yeah. And I loved it. And then all of a sudden they had a song on Disney Channel. And I was like, oh my God, my boys are on Disney Channel. And then all of a sudden they got signed to Camp Rock and Camp Rock 2. And yeah, they killed it. And here I am now as a 30-year-old adult paying a lot of money to go see them in concert. They're the kind I saw this trend on TikTok, and it was like the girl who bought tickets, and it's like my current picture of myself. But then the girl who's going to the concert is that 13-year-old girl that like was in love with them. Heather and I went together. We had a blast.
Shout out Heather.
Shout out Heather. We went together. It was so much fun. Yeah. So we went 2 nights ago. And then my friend Gianna Gravelisi from Kiss 108, who also does Dirty Water with us,
That's
reached
so
out.
ridiculous.
And she was
when
like,
you told
I
me
went
this.
3 times.
That's.
Do you want to go?
Did she go because of the radio station?
No, she loves them. But she got tickets, but she loves them. She didn't have to go all 3.
But it was like fucking 3 nights in a row?
So she went opening night, which was at Yankee Stadium, on like Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So she went Saturday. I think she skipped out on Sunday. And then she went here in Boston on Monday and Tuesday.
But then what? They did 3 shows in Boston?
I'm trying to do the math. Yesterday was what day? Thursday? Okay, so it was Tuesday and Wednesday were the Boston concerts. So
Where'd they go? Garden or Fenway?
Garden. Morgan Wallen was at Fenway.
They did 3 shows at the Garden?
2.
I'm confused. But she went to 2 other shows, and then you went to one yesterday.
So she went to Tuesday and Wednesday in the Garden.
Okay. Oh, where'd you go?
I went Wednesday at the Garden, and then I went yesterday to Mohegan.
Oh, okay. So they played Connecticut last night.
And she had tickets.
So she
for
had tickets to that.
Yeah,
but I'm
and
fucking
like,
hoping. I'm hoping that she got tickets through the radio station and didn't buy 4 concerts worth of fucking tickets.
No, but she could have passed it up to other people. And she loves, like, she posted this thing about how many times she cried at the concert. And I'm like, same girl. Same.
Bro, y'all are fucking tripping. You gotta stop this.
Yeah, so I went on Wednesday and I went with Heather and then another one of my friends named Courtney and her daughter Atlee, which she's 4, going on like 14. And it was her second concert ever. She loves Nick, and I was holding her. She's
4 years old and has already been to another concert?
Yeah. She went to see this band called Lawrence. Have you heard Lawrence? I don't even know what they are.
No, I know the Lawrence brothers.
No, I know the Lawrence brothers too. But I was holding her, and she got 3 pics from the Jonas brothers. They gave her confetti. Look at how happy she is. She's so excited.
You guys are like right there too, huh?
Yeah, so we had front row. Technically it was 5th row, but the way that it was staggered out, so it was staggered like 5 rows, but then the stage split off, so it came out this way. So anyone that were in these rows, we all just pushed up against the gate. The second that they came, no one was going to stay in their seats. Like I knew that much anyways. So that one was like front row. And then when I went yesterday, it was in the lodge seats.
Yeah.
But I had really great seats. We got to see more of like the second stage, which was really nice. I mean, you can see like
who opened?
Lawrence, that band.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that
band.
No,
but who did the other girl go see?
What other girl?
The little girl. You said she wanted
to see Lawrence, so the beginning, and she wanted to see the Jonas Brothers. She loves Nick.
So you said that's her second concert?
Oh, yeah. Her first concert was Lawrence.
Oh,
so
okay. All right.
Now she got to see them like the second time.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Never heard of them.
I hadn't heard of them either, but like I have this video of me holding her when Joe says hi, and we both kind of like freak out because like he like looked at her and said hi to her, and like Kevin gave her a pic. She's super cute. And then yesterday, so the day before, after we finished the concert, my friend Heather and I were like, she's like, I want to bring my niece. My niece has never gone to a concert before. She's 12. She's turning 13. And she's never been to a concert before, and I want to bring her. And she's like, but the tickets are too expensive. So as soon as Gianna called me, this was at like, the concert starts at 7. She called me at like 5:30. And I was like, yes, I will take them. Because I knew I would get like Heather and her niece to come. So I immediately made all the plans.
You drop everything for the Jonas Brothers.
I was on my way to the gym. I said, F the gym, we're going to the Jonas Brothers, I guess.
I just saw him, but fuck it, I'll see him again.
So I got myself ready. I called her husband, Heather's husband. I was like, where's Heather? I can't get in touch with her. As soon as she does therapy work, like she's going to school to be a therapist, but she has like a 9-to-5 too. So she had a couple, and as soon as it ended, she called me because I was like, SOS, call me.
And
SOS
for the
call
fucking
me.
Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
Bro.
So I was like, you need to call me. So she called me and she's like, what? And I was like, get ready. We're going to the Jonas Brothers. And I already called your husband to call your sister, and your niece is coming, and we're going. And that girl, this girl, her niece in the middle, she gave me a hug as soon as she saw me, and she was like, thank you so much. And it was like, you know, when someone just like gives you a hug and it's like just like a normal hug, but then when someone like really needs something, like they're having a bad day, and they give you that hug of like, just like,
I can't get away fast enough.
I know
in
you.
that scenario. But
so
sure.
She gave me that hug, and she was like, I really needed this. Thank you. And I was
well,
like,
that's nice though.
Which was really sweet. She had been dealing with some creepos, like random creepy messages from people on Snapchat, and she had to go to the police station with her mom and whatever else.
God.
So we got to all enjoy it together, and it was great.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she had fun then.
Yeah. So it was great. It was.
Anything for the fucking Jonas Brothers. That and the Taylor Swift. I just didn't realize like the fucking fandom here.
Yeah.
I'm like blown away that like Taylor Swift I could see like 10, 12 years ago. Not that she's not popular, but like
If anything, she's more popular now than she was. 10.
Motherfuckers was selling rainwater.
I know.
Like, come on, bro.
People wouldn't do that for the Jonas Brothers.
Another fucking thing that I heard about that people do this shit on fucking New Year's Eve and shit.
What?
The adult diapers. People
What?
were wearing fucking adult diapers so they could, I guess, piss and shit themselves and they didn't miss a song.
Oh no, I didn't.
You would
hear
totally
that.
do that.
No, I literally would not. Literally would not. That's insane. I haven't heard that. That's wild. But I will tell you that the Jonas Brothers, so one of the things back in the day was, and that was part of like the Disney Channel shtick, but I think also their beliefs, they wore a purity ring. They wore purity rings up until like they broke up.
Yeah.
And then like Nick did his solo thing. He took it off. He was dating Olivia Culpo. So naturally he took it off.
I don't fucking remember.
The oldest was Kevin. He took it off because he got married very quickly to his now wife so that he could take it off and no longer needed the purity rings. So that was their thing. So now for Taylor Swift, people were making like friendship bracelets that you can like trade with people. They were just beaded bracelets with like little lyrics or names or whatever on it. So people did that at Taylor Swift. So people did that at Jonas Brothers too. But what I didn't know was I was watching TikTok today. People made beaded purity rings to like give to other people as like paid homage to the purity rings that the Jonas Brothers would wear.
So anyway, what's our topic for today?
I have no idea. Because it's not purity rings.
It's not purity rings, bro. It's impurity rings. We should come out with impurity rings. Was it at least a different was it a different set that they did, or was it the same set?
Between the 2 days?
Yeah.
No, it was pretty much the same set. Maybe like no, it was the same set. They switched the order around a little bit, I think, but it was the same set. They did the same jokes that they did the first night. So a lot of it was like the same, but
it's like going to the movies. Like only one time I've been to the movies and saw the same movie twice, and it was
what movie was it?
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Because that's a great movie.
I went with two different groups, and I was like, I'd never fucking do that again. It was a funny movie, but the second time was like...
So Heather and I were talking about it. It actually was really nice for us because a lot of our focus in the first one was on the baby, the 4-year-old. And it was like, she was so excited. I wanted to make sure that she got to say hi to them and got to give them her brace, like that kind of thing. So I couldn't, and I was holding her too for some of it, and then her mom did. So I didn't really like dance. And I feel like when you're up close to, like, I almost feel like I have to have my eyes on them because I'm like literally right in front of them, versus where we sat yesterday, we were far enough that they couldn't see us, kind of thing, but we were still close. But we danced the whole night. So it was actually, I really liked doing it twice.
I'm not fucking surprised.
Would you go see Janet twice?
If it was a different set. See, like I'm going to Metallica next year, but they're doing 2 completely different sets. It's like a Friday, Sunday.
Okay.
2 different openers, 2 different sets completely. And they did it that way intentionally.
What if Hillary Duff? What if Hillary Duff went on a...
That's different though.
Restart tour, and she was restart tour, and she's really restarting her life on this.
Okay.
And she's doing all the eras of
Why are you getting so fucking angry about it?
Hillary Duff.
Uh-huh.
And she plays the show.
Bro,
and
come on with
she
the
plays
phone.
it twice. Oh, I didn't hear it
keep
go off.
vibrating.
Dude, that was one message that came in.
It did it like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't even hear it. There was only one message that came in, though. Hillary Duff came, right? And she does 2 shows.
Where's she coming to, by the way?
She's coming to Xfinity Center.
Okay. All right. That's not
Would
too
you go
far.
twice? You would. You cannot say that you wouldn't.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't. I'm not just saying that just to say. I probably wouldn't go see her twice. I wouldn't see anybody twice. Like
I really feel like you would. What if I give you free tickets to the second one?
That's different, though.
Would you go?
Because her and I have a different connection.
No, that's my connection to the Jonas Brothers.
No, it's not, bro.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. You
What?
all fucking 3 brothers, dude?
Yes.
Come on, stop it.
Well, my first initial was Nicholas, and weird enough, but my boyfriend now, his name is Nicholas, so maybe.
Yeah, it's a different.
But as I'm getting older now, I have an appreciation for the older brothers. Like, I'm like, oh, Kevin would make a fine father. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, he is a father. And then I'm like, well, he's such a great dad, which means he's a great guy. So there's like a different appreciation.
Okay, but you can't fangirl over all fucking 3 of them.
Yes, I can. There's no
Listen.
rules to fangirling.
Yeah, nope, clearly. There's a little difference there with me and Hillary Duff, though, I think. I just think it's different.
Yeah? What's the difference?
The difference is, like,
You're obsessed with her.
No. It's not, like, creepy. But, like, I'm one divorce away. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what could happen.
That's, like, essentially every
No. It's different. I can't explain it, but it's just different.
You're stupid.
It's different. I don't know, dude. Like, even with, like, the movies and shit, like, I don't like seeing the same thing
twice
that quickly again, even if it was free. Like, if somebody offered me free tickets to even Janet, like, oh, she's playing on the show, I would just be like, I just saw it.
I feel like Janet's different. Like, you don't love Janet the same way that you love Hillary, but I love the Jonas Brothers the same way that you love Hillary.
No, nobody can match that love. But I understand what you're saying. You're maybe in the arena,
like,
sort
if
of.
you're saying, like, you're relating you to Janet would be like me to, like, Drake. Like, I would go once, but I wouldn't go again after that.
I'm saying, even if it was Hillary Duff, like, I don't think I would go again.
Hillary Duff, please go on tour so I can prove him wrong.
I don't know if she's going to. She's
so
busy,
she
dude.
will. And she's busy being a mom. She's busy dating around.
No, she's married, dude. Come on.
She's married again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
She's not like a hoe.
See, no, I don't know her life.
I don't either, barely.
But I know the Jonas
We
Brothers.
haven't kept in touch. Bro, you're so stupid.
So today's episode, are we going to just call it fangirling? Oh, I kind of like that, actually.
I mean, that's kind of like...
Fangirling.
That's kind of gender specific.
Or fanboying? Like fan
peopling.
Fan peopling. We're just going to call it, we're making a term. And it's fan peopling. And at what age do you stop fan peopling? When is it like appropriate to stop?
That's a good question. So
I don't know if I'll ever stop.
But I joke about the Hillary Duff thing. And I maybe, like, if I met her, I would be a little bit nervous just because, like, the history.
You would turn beet red like a tomato.
I probably would. But that's just because of, like, but in general, like, I could meet somebody who was, like
a
celebrity or a professional. And I don't get, like, fan boyish or girly.
Yeah. I can relate to that. I used to. Like, heavy. Didn't matter who you are. You could have been on TV once and I'd be like, oh my gosh. And I think a lot of that changed in my 20s where I was less like it. I was less thinking about it as that and more as they were just lucky enough to get an opportunity. Like, I'm waiting for me to be lucky enough to get the same opportunity. So I really don't think there's only select people that I fangirl over at this point. If I saw Taylor Swift,
Jonas Brothers.
If I saw them, I would be really cool. I would potentially cry after, but, like, I
don't think you could play it cool.
I think I could.
You have an inability
but
to play it cool.
Here's the thing. Like, I also really love, there's two people that people know that I love. Demi Lovato, I have always had, like, I had a girl crush on her. I loved her. But, like, it's in the way of, I don't want to fangirl over her. Like, I just want to be like her and Taylor Swift. We're on a first name basis, which is why I said Taylor. So I want to be on like Demi, Taylor, and Selena, even though the three of them don't really get along. But like, I would want to be their best friends. I don't want to fangirl over them at this age. Like, I would love to like just go grab like lunch with them. I don't know.
That's different. I mean, that's almost worse. Like,
why? Like, I want to be their friends. Like, I just want to be friends with them.
You don't even know who they are as people. You might not fucking like them.
But maybe I would, and I just want to be their friend. I feel like they're lonely in Hollywood.
Bro, I think they have plenty of people around them. They probably have.
But like a lot of them are like in it for the money, and I'm like, nah. I just want to be their friend.
But maybe they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but maybe but a lot of people do like me.
Oh my god, dude, you're like a fucking lost dog.
So I wouldn't.
You want to be best friends with these fucking people. You don't even know them. What about your actual best friends? That's kind of rude.
No,
you're just gonna kick them to the side. You want new best friends?
No,
that's kind of what you said.
That's literally not
Heather,
what I said.
Heather.
It's literally not, because you know what it would be is that they would like go grab like lunch with me, and they would see how cool I am, and they would love my friend. Everyone loves my friend group. Not to like toot my own horn, but my friend group.
Haven't met any of them. So
you haven't met Heather?
Nope. So I can't be a judge.
Okay. My friend group is like elite. We do cool trips. We all get along. We all like help each other on like so much. We'll show up no matter what for each other. We're all like, I love my friend group. I've like.
Jury's out because don't know any of them.
I know. You're going to have to
validate.
I think you'll like
your
Heather.
Claims.
I think you'll like Heather. Marissa, I think you would like her. Rachel's wild, and I love that about her. You would like her too. And like Rosie, I don't know if we could talk about that on YouTube, but she does.
Now I'm fucking curious.
Can you say smokes? Smokes.
She smokes?
But she's not tobacco. Can you say that on YouTube?
She smokes weed?
Can you say that on YouTube without
we
getting
just did.
demonetized?
Fuck.
Okay.
We're not monetized as it is, guy. You're talking about smoking fucking weed?
Yeah.
Weed's legal here.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know how YouTube like regulates that stuff. So yeah, she's like a little stoner, and she's so cute, and she's a little space cadet, and like everyone just like loves her. I don't know. Like I said, my friend group is dope. You met Gabby. Gabby's like gonna be the maid of honor in my wedding.
But Gabby's family. That's
but
different.
She's also like she grew up as like a best friend.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like a sister. Yeah.
Fine, I'll give it to you.
So my friend group's dope.
But like, what am I doing? What am I doing with this?
Gabby.
Oh.
We talked about this already, but long story short is my
funny.
cousin met somebody who does like influencing in Rhode Island. And they like went to go shake hands. I was not there, but Joe witnessed it. And all of a sudden my cousin was like, why are we shaking hands? And they like shook hands like this.
Well,
like,
we did that after. It became like a joke after. But yeah, that was fucking hysterical. Mm-hmm. That was so funny. Mm-hmm. But I guess like, why would you want to be friends with these people that you don't even know?
Honestly, I've always like just like really liked. This sounds stupid because I only know like the media trained versions of them, right? Like, but I feel like in a way that I've like grown up with them. Like I've witnessed, obviously this sounds weird to say, like I've witnessed their like breakups and loves and losses and whatever else. Like I feel like I've gone through that with them, that I've like built this like relationship of like knowing them and knowing their history, knowing their past. And like when they went through a breakup, like I also happened to go through a breakup like at the same time. So like I was going through some of the emotions that like, let's just say Demi was going through. So like there were certain things that just lined up where I'm like, I feel like
but that's a very there is a term for that too. There's like, it's like a one-way relationship because you think that you know them,
right? Like I said, I might only know the media trained version,
but even still them, like I just heard this term recently, but it's like even if you like any kind of artist, comedian, or anybody that you kind of listen to on a regular basis, and you like, and you hear like their stories and shit, you kind of know them. They don't know you.
Right.
So it's like a one-way relationship.
I feel like they would like me though. I'm a lot of fun. Like Selena and Taylor are best friends, and Selena and Demi used to be best friends. And like I feel like I used to watch, so Selena and Demi used to put out YouTube videos when they were younger, and that was like non-media trained. Like they were just doing stupid shit.
Are we saying Gomez?
Yes.
Okay.
They were just
you can use their full names. Like you're not. I know you want to be like their best friend,
but they would just do stupid stuff. So then, like Heather and I, like Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato, would do like they would come up with like handshakes and stuff like that on YouTube, and this was like MacBook, like old style. Like they would just put out stupid stuff. So Heather and I would be in my parents' room coming up with a handshake, and it was to the Oscar Mayer Wiener song that we did ours. I wonder if Heather remembers it. It's on MySpace. I don't remember it, but it's like my baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR. Oh, I don't remember.
Some of these gang signs are getting a little bit risque. We're gonna get demonetized off of those
Stop it.
hand gestures. Okay, fair, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so if you dead or alive, right? We'll do this, and I'll answer it too, but I have to think about
dead or alive.
Okay, sorry, brief intermission.
Go ahead.
You had to sing. All right, 5 people that you can do, like, you can interview, or not even interview, whatever you want to do. Like, 5 people that you would want to have a one-on-one conversation with, whether it's recorded or not recorded, doesn't matter. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive. I feel like we just said all of them for me.
You would that's who you would pick? They're all in the same fucking realm, though. You wouldn't want to like branch out to other things?
I don't know if I would. I try to think of like classics.
The
like
Jonas Brothers are 3, and then Taylor Swift and Demi Lovato. There's your 5.
I guess I'll put Selena in there instead of
That's
Demi,
6.
Unfortunately.
Oh, she's no longer best friend material.
No, it's just because Demi is currently like, she does like smaller shows now because she like went into her rock era. So she used to like do TD Garden and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just saw her with Nick like last year at MGM, like that new MGM place.
Yeah.
That's right next to Fenway, and that's a very small venue. Like I was closer to her than I've ever had been, and because it was like open, it was like a show, like one of our like metal, like that kind of stuff. Like it was open. I could have like rushed to the front and like been right at the gate if I wanted to, and it was $35. Like I feel like at this point I could go meet her if I wanted to, type deal. So I would say Selena's a little harder to get to. So I would say Selena, Taylor, and then the Jonas Brothers.
Bro. It's like, they're all like the same in the same.
But like,
realm.
I'm trying to think of like classics, right? Like, would I want to do like Marilyn Monroe? I don't know if I would. As lovely as a person she probably is. No, would I want to do like the Beatles or like Elton John or like Prince or like?
You're talking about just like musicians. I think that's where.
Oh, we're opening it up to anybody and everybody.
Dead or alive? What? I didn't mean musicians.
Well,
dead or
we were
alive.
on the realm of musicians.
No, you can venture out. Does that change your fucking answer?
Come back to me. What's yours?
I gotta think about it.
Hillary Duff.
Oh.
Duh.
Yeah, I'd have to have. Yeah,
you have to.
Maybe I could steal her.
1.
That's 1. Joe Gibbs.
2.
Coach for the Redskins. I'd have to. Martin Scorsese, director. I'd have to.
3.
Fuck. Now I'm thinking musician too. Hillary Duff is kind of a musician.
True.
Fuck. I've thought about this before, and now I can't really
think of who.
I can't think of who would fall into that realm now.
I feel like I would have to interview someone who's really smart, because they say that if you have smart friends, then you also, or if you have smart friends, you'd become smart because you like learn from them.
Bro, this is a one-time fucking interview. This isn't. You're not best friends.
But maybe
with these
they'd
people.
like me. Like maybe if I met Elon Musk, he would be like, "Oh my gosh."
They don't. Not everybody wants to be your friend. Okay, we gotta break this down for you. Not everybody wants.
You're gonna
to
make
be
me
your
cry like I did at the Jonas Brothers concert last night.
You cried at the Jonas Brothers?
I did. For one song. It's called Fly With Me. It's a great song. Look it up on Spotify.
You don't have to plug the Jonas Brothers. They got plenty of fucking money, guy.
Doing.
Fucking ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Bath time.
5 o'clock.
Is it really 5?
Yeah. What time is it? I mean, how long do we have?
It's 5. We're at 42 minutes.
Oh, wow. I feel like I did most of the talking in this episode.
You did, because you were fangirling.
I was fan peopling.
That's true. Yeah, we don't want to be.
Fan peopling.
We don't want to be gender specific here.
Right.
We're open.
Because you're you fanboy over her.
Over her. Now she's just a her.
Hillary. We're on a first name basis with her too.
I think if we met, she would, I think we'd hit it off.
You think so? Or you think you're her type?
Ooh. I don't know, because she was married to a hockey player before, and now she's married to a musician. But he's like sort of what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Like
so would she be
hipster-ish?
Okay.
He kind of has like a hipster vibe. So I don't know.
Would she be into a videographer / buyer for a major car company?
For a major car company?
Yeah,
so
you're a
what does my
buyer.
occupation have to do with who I am as a person?
No, I'm saying because
No.
you literally said hockey player. The second one you said hipster, but
Fair.
is he a musician?
He's a musician.
Okay.
He's a hipster. I'm saying like their vibe of like, but
So you fit that vibe. You got like, I feel like you got like the build of a hockey player, but then
bro,
you
have you seen me on ice? Good fucking Lord.
But then you also have the tattoos like a hipster musician would.
You think
So
that's
you,
like a
like,
hipsterish to have tattoos?
Kind of.
I think if they're like the random, like misplaced, just all over the place
No, I don't
ones,
like those.
those are hipsterish, I think.
All right, so like emo band, pop punk, like punk band.
What, dude?
Dude, you go to Warped Tour, everyone looks like you.
I've never been to Warped Tour.
Well, there's your first problem.
I'm going to Metal Fest though. Are you going? No. Are you going to Massachusetts is for Lovers?
I want to.
Nope.
I want to.
Story of the Year is going on tour next year. I saw that come out.
They just went on tour.
Oh, really? I saw Boston next year.
They just came to...
Did you go?
No, I couldn't go for that show. I think it was with Yellow Card and Mayday Parade, and it was Yellow Card. I think it was for the Yellow Card, like 20th reunion of Ocean Avenue.
Yeah.
And I think Story of the Year opened. So
how do you feel about Creed? The band,
All
not
right.
the movie.
I liked the movie. I started with the third one, so I started wrong. Creed's all right. What do you think of Nickelback?
They're fine. Honestly, they get hate for no fucking reason. But
I agree.
my point was, Creed was coming back together, and they're doing a Creed cruise,
Oh, wow.
bro.
So you could go on a cruise with them?
I totally would. They fucking sold out.
Did they really?
Yep.
That's nuts. Paramore did that one time.
Backstreet Boys used to do that. They're doing like some sort of thing in Cancun next year.
I saw that.
Is that you sent that to me actually? I just saw that. I'm fucking horrible at checking my messages.
I know you are.
I just saw it yesterday.
It's okay. Did I send that one too? I don't
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I'm like, I know I sent you something.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah. Fan peopling.
Fan peopling.
Over your favorite. Who would you fan people over? Sound off in the comments below.
What do you think? What do you think people would say?
Taylor. If
Taylor
it's a girl, it's going to be Taylor. If it's a guy, depending on the genre, like if it's Nick, he would say like Pop Smoke. Or Drake.
R.I.P. But I don't think Nick would fan girl or fanboy or fan people.
I've never seen him meet a celebrity, so I'd be curious to know how he would be to meet a celebrity.
I think he would be
normal,
calm, cool, and collected. Yeah, I don't think he would fangirl.
Nick
like
is
that.
calm, cool, collected all the time.
That's
so
what I mean.
It wouldn't
like
be
I
far
can't see
out.
him getting like,
oh my god,
that's so and so.
Yeah,
you would. You would not be able to. Play
I literally
cool.
would turn around and start crying once I got home. But you play it cool in front of them, and then you cry later.
I don't know if you have a distinct inability to play it cool, dude.
All of a sudden, I start getting like sweat stains on my shirt.
I'm not even gonna.
Telltale sign that I'm unwell.
That just reminded me of
What? Go ahead.
No,
Say it.
I can't because of the thing that nobody knows about yet.
Oh, we're gonna
Didn't you
talk
have
about it
you had a
after.
story?
Oh.
Dude.
That's a story for another day.
Yeah, we're not going to say that. But
Just remember this episode and just know that in like 1 month from now, 1.5, there'll be an episode revealing what this scenario is referring to.
I don't know if we should talk about. It's your story. You can talk.
Oh, I
about
don't mind
that.
talking about it.
That was just when you just said the sweat scene. It just reminded me of that, and I was laughing.
That was bad. I just like relived that in my head of how embarrassing that was. All right.
Anywho,
well, I love that for you. I hated that for me, but
yes,
I really did.
I loved that for me because the story was fucking hilarious.
Great. And I hate that for me.
And then until next time.
We'll see you guys soon. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And thanks, Skylar Batz from Studio 121. Thanks, Crazy Neon. Thanks to Nick for getting all of the crazy new gear that we have. And we love you guys so much. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.